Okay, thought for the day, here it goes. The disciples asked Jesus, which one of us is the most important person here? And Jesus rolls his eyes and sighs heavily, and he shakes his head. And then what he does is he puts a child there in front of everybody. So we don't really get that in 2017, because kids are important, they're treasures. El rey de la casa, they really matter, they really count. It's hard to understand that they didn't in his day. They were insignificant, didn't count. They were the least important people. They didn't have a voice or a vote. It's hard for us to hear that. It doesn't make that much sense that you put a child. So we get into this thing like be childish or childlike. No, they didn't count. They didn't matter. And it was a way of Jesus turning on its head this notion of importance. And so there's an idea that's taken root in the world. It's at the root of all that's wrong with it, and this is the idea. That there just might be lives out there that matter less than other lives. And Homeboy Industries stands against that idea. Everybody's equal, everybody matters, everybody counts. And that's an idea we talk about and stand for. But we're human beings, we can't help ourselves, but we can catch ourselves. So some of you remember one of our old offices, 1960 East 1st Street, and we had the well, which is way bigger than this well. And we had the homies answering the phones there. And we had this intercom system that we, beep, yes, AG, line 2, lefty, thank you, that one of those things, And a lot of times they would mangle the name. So is Cirilo here? Anyway, years ago, he said, it's Cirilo for Father Greg, and beep, yes, Street Loke on line 3. So I've been calling him Street Loke for probably 20 years, because that happened then. Once, beep, yes, Jay Leno on line 1. And I went, oh wow, Jay Leno. And I'm thinking, my mind is racing. I'm not sure I want to be on his show, what if he doesn't like my stand-up routine and he doesn't invite me to the couch yet? Okay, hello, this is Greg Boyle. Well, it was my friend Jane Argento. Anyway, I've been calling her Jay Leno for 20 years now. So it's a kind of a joke. So one day Jessica Valles came up to me and she goes, remember that one time you got mad at me? And I said, that one time? And then she looked at me and she said, Barbara Walters? And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, beep, yes, Barbara Walters on line 2. I go, wow, my gosh, Barbara Walters. This is Greg Boyle. AG, it's me, Jessica. Jessica? Yeah, I said Barbara Walters because I didn't think you'd pick up the phone. Yeah, we're human beings. We can't help ourselves, but we can catch ourselves. Barbara Walters, Jessica Valles, here's the truth. To God, they're both equal. One isn't more important than the other. And that's the truth. Years ago, I was part of a protest because I'm opposed to the death penalty. They were about to execute the next guy in line, and he happened to be a guy who killed a sheriff. The next day after the protest, the sheriff in Los Angeles got up and said, so let me see if I get this right. These protesters are saying that the life of a man who killed a sheriff is worth more than the man he killed. And I remember thinking, well, no, nobody's saying that. We're just saying we're all equal. We all matter. We all count. We're all valuable. Every life is of importance. And Homeboy stands against forgetting that we're all equal. We don't want to forget that. Years ago, I gave an in-service to a bunch of nurses at White Memorial Hospital, and afterwards during the Q&A, a nurse got up and told the story about a kid I knew very well. I knew him since he was a little kid, and who had been shot and was brain dead, and a gang member, 2 kids, terrific kid. And so his parents, or his family agreed to donate his organs so other people could live, and so they're wheeling him down the hallway, and he's covered, his chest is covered in tattoos. And this nurse says, the other nurse with her stopped the gurney and said, let me ask you something, who in the world would want this monster's heart? And the nurse telling the story, her eyes filled up with tears, and she said, no, he was no monster. Didn't you see his lady and his kids and his friends? He was some mother's son. And the truth wasn't that he mattered to some people. He just matters. That he's valuable. That he is as important as anybody. This is how God sees things. And so we want to embrace the same vision. You know, that Barbara Walters and Jessica Wyeth are just equal. And so we're human beings. We can't help ourselves. But we can catch ourselves. So let's watch ourselves today and see as God sees.